not so long ago, and she's tidying out some of her old jewellery pieces, and she said, Stephen, this is a cross that means a lot to me, and maybe you'd like to reinvent it for QVC. And I said, yeah, that's really pretty. And as you spoke earlier, we put Connemara marble into the quadrants on one side and Diamonique stones into the other. But let me tell you about the story about this cross. Mm-hmm. My mother, on the 3rd of September 1939, it was her 7th birthday. She lived in Liverpool with her family at the time. That was the day World War II was declared. And my mother held this very cross and kept it with her for those 6 dark years of war, from her 7th to her 13th birthday, or 13th year, should I say. And to my mother, this cross has symbolised hope and love and courage. And you can see the way it's worn from just being held and touched. Anyway, and so we thought this was really beautiful, really unusual. We took it to QVC. The cross that we now have is inspired by this exact artefact. Anyway, after the very first show, and it totally sold out, I went back and I showed my mother what we had produced. And she was really, really impressed how we did it. And she said, Stephen, I forgot to tell you, there's another part to this story, that this cross, in fact, was owned by her own mother, my late grandmother, Molly Crook. And Molly, in 1916, volunteered to serve in the army in France as a telephonist. And that's where actually she met my late grandfather, Tommy, who was the founder of our company, because he was in the cavalry out there. So I think it's incredible to think that this cross has passed through 2 generations of strong and brave Irish women. My grandmother, who volunteered to serve as a telephonist in the First World War and suffered, endured the hardships and met my grandfather out there. And then my own mother, who kept this close to her during those troubled times of war. So to me, that symbolism of strength, of courage. Look at the image there of the crucifixion on that side with your Connemara marble stones. We've even replicated the patina that has developed on this artefact over the years of touching. Then when you flip it over, Julia, you can see the mother and child, the undying and undevoted love of a mother to her child. And again, to me, this is very special that it's been given to me by my own mother and from her own mother in front of her. So this unconditional love of a mother to a child, I think this makes such a beautiful gift of hope, of courage, and of love particularly. I love the way you have the Connemara marble stones, as you spoke earlier, Connemara marble, and here's a piece to show you. This is Ireland's national gem. It's 900 million years old, from our own quarry out in the west of Ireland. When we lift the marble from the ground, it's this grey-green colour. And then it comes to life when we bring it to our workshops in Rathfarnham Village in Dublin. We seek the serpentine, the really intense green, and we will single out the best and the finest of the Connemara marble, and we'll make these little stones for you, and we will set them into the cross. So you can wear the Connemara marble close to your chest with that side of the cross, or you can flip it the other way around, show off your Connemara marble. And what a beautiful gift to say from for a mother to a daughter, for her sisters, for friendship, for someone, courage, or even when you wear this, I hope you will feel that strength and the courage that my mother and my grandmother felt during tough times. And I think it just brings such spirituality and such strength. And it's something very unusual because you don't often see reversible crosses. Mm-hmm. And the fact we have the Diamonique stones and the Connemara stones, it just encompasses so many stories. It's just a thing of beauty. It's going to be a joy forever. And I think anybody who's going to pick this up and we're lucky enough to get one of these today will treasure this, and it'll become an instant heirloom, as this piece is an heirloom and just means so much to me and my family. And it's just a thrill to be able to share this story.
Well, the story, I mean, I could just sit here and listen all day long because it is so inspirational. It is so powerful, that story, as is the cross. It's so powerful for so many people. And the fact that you're getting this reversible